My favorite thing in the world is family. But my second favorite thing in the world is feet. Every night when I sleep, I dream of big Asian stinky feet in my mouth, and I usually wake up drooling because I just spent the past 8 hours imagining myself going and inhaling the pure O2 molecules emitted from the delicate flesh of those grippers. But apparently I'm not the only one who thinks this way, and some people even take the next step and make things way more creepy than it needs to be. Foot fondler gets caught in front of his dad by Ewu body cam. Ooh, body cam. Ooh.
We're going from looking at feet, looking at shoes, stealing some shoes, and now we're touching people and breaking into their rooms.
The big thing that I got going on, it's like a foot fetish, you want to call it.
So entering their rooms and touching their feet and legs, that's this step. What would be the next step after that?
What started out as a burglary turned into a nightmare for multiple women on what should have been a relaxing 4th of July weekend.
Wait, hang on. So you're telling me this guy... Wait. I would have thought that, like, you know, he just, you know, diddles feet of women he knows. Like maybe he just, you know, like, low-key touches them, makes them feel, like, uncomfortable, like, with the feet and everything. But you're telling me this guy breaks into people's, like, apartments, their houses, and he goes and diddles their feet while they are, like, sleeping or something, I assume? Surely that counts as, like, assault or something. Like if someone broke into my house and diddled my feet while I was sleeping, like, 1,000,000%, I would 100% press charges.
A resort nestled on the coast of Lake Tahoe, Nevada, became the center of this bizarre crime spree during the nights of June 30th and July 3rd, 2022. The events earned the assailant the nickname Foot Fondler. The escalating nature of his crimes leaves investigators asking what drove him to commit these strange acts, and what was he planning to do next?
I don't know why I would do it. It was really stupid.
Do you think you'll be able to stop?
It's August 1st in the residential neighborhood of Atwater, California, where 2 investigators with the Douglas County Sheriff's Office have traveled over 200 miles to serve a fugitive warrant. Nearly a month after the incidents that terrorized the residents of Lake Tahoe, the investigators prepare to question 26-year-old Mark Anthony Gonzalez, leading to an unusual conversation with disturbing insights and jaw-dropping revelations. The following footage has never been seen before.
Are you Mark?
Yes.
Hi, Mark. I'm Detective Jenkins. My partner, Detective Schultz.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Would you mind coming back to our Jeep?
Pleasure. Good morning.
We're going to walk this way and just have a conversation.
Okay.
So, Mark, the reason that I'm here I'd like to chat with you a little bit about your family vacation to Lake Tahoe around the 4th of July.
Okay.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your vacation?
We just went over there to, have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, you had a good time. You spent 4 nights in a row just diddling the feet of women. A 4-day foot diddling spree. Is that what we call it?
We normally go every year. 4th of July, we went boating and just things like that.
And you also diddled feet.
Have a good time. That's it. Nothing too big.
The officer is well aware that Mark's definition of a good time goes beyond boating on the lake, but before she confronts him with what she knows, she first informs him of his Miranda rights. But Mark chooses to be anything but silent.
Oh, no.
So I'd like to talk to you about some of your activities while you were up in Lake Tahoe.
Okay.
Specifically the rooms that you went into of the women and touching their feet. And before you tell me that you didn't do anything like that, I'm going to tell you this is your one opportunity to be straightforward with me.
Yeah.
Okay. I know that it was you because you left your fingerprints behind.
According to victim statements, on the nights of July 2nd and 3rd, Mark entered 2 separate rooms at the resort through unlocked sliding glass doors. One woman described waking up as her blankets were being lifted from her body, while another was awoken by the sensation of someone rubbing her legs and feet. The officers will soon confront Mark with more disturbing details from these incidents.
I mean, this is pretty disturbing as it is. Like, can it really get any worse than this? So he snuck into some random, like, he doesn't even know these people. So he's staying at like a hotel or something, like a, what is that, like a lodge or something? He sneaks into their room through an unlocked glass sliding door. Bro, what? Okay, I need to start locking my glass sliding door. Bro, this guy's gonna come and diddle my feet in the middle of the night if I leave it unlocked. They were woken from their sleep by someone rubbing their legs and feet from the end of a bed. They woke up and realized it was not their husband and nudged the husband to wake him up. And he did this at 3:45 to 4 a.m. in the morning. He literally camped out. He intentionally stayed up until 3:45 a.m. in the morning so he could pull this off. The amount of dedication, that is a little bit crazy.
But for now, They continue to question him about his deranged motive.
So I don't understand why you did those things. I'm trying to understand. I've never met you. I don't know anything about you.
Yeah.
So can you kind of explain it to me?
Just out of dumbness. Just, I don't know why I would do it. It was really stupid.
Well, and I mean, I'm sure you can appreciate 4th of July. There's a ton of women up there. Why those rooms? Why did you go into those rooms?
You know, every room looks the same. It was out of dumbness that I did it, and I don't know why I would do it. Just a stupid thing.
Okay.
But
do you?
Yeah.
How did you get into the rooms? I mean, how did you just, I guess, pick the room or decide?
Well, because every room looks the same. I honestly did think they were like the rooms that I was supposed to come back into, but they all look
sure, buddy.
resort, like
Sure,
all the same room and stuff. But I just went in just through the back.
Mark can't seem to decide whether he entered their rooms by mistake or if he had a more nefarious purpose. Thankfully, the officer gives no attention to his excuse.
So you went in,
Yeah.
and then the ladies explained to me that you were rubbing their legs and their feet. What's the deal with that?
Just a dumb thing that I have. It's like a little fetish thing that I got going on.
I don't know you, so
it's
explain
dumb.
it to me. Just explain it to me. No judgment.
Yeah.
No zero
Well,
judgment.
it's
Okay.
like a big thing that I got going on. It's like like a foot fetish, you want to call it.
Okay.
And it's stupid. I know it's.
Have you done anything like this before?
No.
Bro, 1,000,000% he's lying. Of course he's done something like this before. This is probably just the first time he's like being caught. He's probably done this like, you know, like maybe 5 or 6 times in the past. Like every 4th of July weekend, he probably does the exact same thing, but just at like a different resort. And so the foot fondler, you know, he travels from location to location to location, and then finally the police have caught up to him.
Mark is quick to deny it, but as it will soon be revealed, this isn't the first time his self-described foot fetish would land him in hot water with the police. For now, the officer attempts to figure out his state of mind and learns something that may suggest Mark's crimes are escalating.
What was the draw, or what was exciting about it for you? Was it the feet themselves? Was it the excitement of the I shouldn't be doing this? What was the deal with that?
Honestly, I really don't know. It's just like wanting to go the next step, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Just
The next
I
step?
don't know.
What's the first step?
Well, just like watching
I hear you say that you have
things,
a foot fetish. Okay, what
Yeah.
kind of stuff do you watch?
just like dumb, like just random, you know.
Oh my gosh, he watches Corn. Oh my, he is evil. He is evil. Oh, imagine watching Corn. Bro, this guy's evil. Put him in jail for life. No one should ever watch Corn. Bro, why is he just so like abnormally embarrassed to admit like he watches Corn? Like even like the foot fetish. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's like. You can just talk about it, bro. Look at the police officer over here. He's like pretending to be on his phone. Like, oh yeah, I'm not listening, bro. 100%, he is like listening like 1,000,000% times more than he usually does.
Like regular, or is there like I don't know?
It's just,
Is there like
it's just regular. It's just
Wait,
what it
that
is,
exists?
I just normally just do the regular.
Have you ever done anything like that? Like stolen shoes, taken shoes,
No,
anything
no.
like that?
I bought in shoes from women and
Women's
stuff,
shoes.
like online and all that.
The officer isn't simply making an educated guess about his activities. While she's keeping her awareness of Mark's history close to the vest for now, she'll soon explain what she knows about the case in shocking detail.
Wait, so this guy, he buys used shoes from women? And I assume he just goes in here. He unpacks the box. He unboxes it. He films a whole like YouTube unboxing video. What's up, guys? Welcome to another unboxing video. And then he opens the lid.
In the meantime, as Officer Jenkins continues to question Mark, Officer Schultz decides to call in for backup to prevent an uncomfortable situation
Backup?
from unfolding when a family member begins watching the encounter from a distance.
Hey, could you ask a unit to meet us
What?
over here? Yeah, we're going to be doing that.
Wait,
here
we need
shortly,
backup?
So we just, like for black and white, we got a family member that's out here just for a cover for us.
Bro, how dangerous could a foot fondler really be? Like what do you think is gonna happen? Like he's just gonna tackle this female police officer to the ground, start like diddling her feet? Like do you really think he can like overpower you in like a 1v2 situation?
See, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea why I would do that. It's just like a thing that I have going on, and I know it's not the right thing,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Unfortunately, no, it's
Yeah.
not. Have you spoken with someone about
I've spoken to a therapist, but like
what have you
it's been a
learned?
while.
Okay.
Yeah, a few things. how to try to cope with it, wear a little, wristband and stuff to
A wrist-
kind of cope with that situation.
A
While the
wristband?
use of a wristband is a documented tactic used by some psychologists to mitigate unwanted behaviors, it's interesting to note that Mark does not appear to be wearing one.
When you say you wear a wristband to like,
Well, just like if I do get into that stage, I'll normally, try to wear it and it'll snap me out of things doing, weird things like that.
Okay, so that means this guy, like, he wants to do it. He's removing the wristband because he doesn't want to be, like, constrained. He doesn't want to restrain himself. He wants to just go all out and just diddle as many feet as possible. I think he's preparing for, like, a mass, what do you call it? Like a mass diddling spree, like a mass feet diddling spree. He's going to become like a serial feet diddler, a serial feet diddler, like a mass feet diddler. He's going to buy tickets to some random concert, just start crawling on the ground underneath and just start sniffing everyone's feet, just removing all their shoes and everything, and then he will slither away like a snake so that no one can ever catch him.
have you been doing weird things like that for some time?
No, just watching, like I said, watching just kind of copes with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
See what to deal with it.
Yeah.
How long have you had the foot fetish?
Right here.
Honestly, like more than 7 years.
7?
It's been a
And,
while.
Wow.
How old are you? 26, right?
26.
Okay,
Wow.
So before you were an adult.
Yeah.
Wow, so this guy started gooning to feet when he was 19 years old? Jesus Christ. I mean, okay, we're not gonna judge or anything, but like, okay, bro, he was a feet gooner when he was 19 years old?
How did you, I guess,
I guess people just like have their own thing, Like,
yeah.
I guess
What's the
that's how
first time that you remember having like a thing for feet? Like, how did you discover
Are these
it?
questions really necessary?
I honestly have no idea. I think I might have seen something that I liked during watching something like that. And
Okay.
it stuck with me
Just
for,
stuck with you.
for a while. Yeah, it just never went away.
I feel like
After gaining some insights into Mark's compulsions, the officer circles back to the incident that brought them to his front door and refers to an earlier statement he made that has some deeply unsettling implications.
yeah, I think the statement is that, like, he wanted to go the next step. And what I think that means is that, he would start by diddling the feet, and then he would move on to, like, what do you call it? Grape? I think that's what they're sort of insinuating.
You know that you have this foot fetish, and then this was because you wanted to, I think you said, take the next step.
Yeah.
So entering their rooms and touching their feet and legs, that's this step. What would be the next step after that?
Well, I mean, I'm not too sure. Just something going on with like
Was
wanting
there
to-
was there more that you were wanting to do that you didn't?
No.
Please forgive the personal nature of my questions, and I know it might be awkward talking to a female. If you prefer to talk
No,
to
no,
me,
it's fine.
Pardon, I appreciate
Yeah.
your honesty. I do. No judgment from me. Okay, no matter what we talk about, zero judgment. Okay, we all have our stuff, right? When you were in the rooms with the women, there was some thought that perhaps you were you in the
No.
women's rooms,
No, just watching, touching.
watching and touching
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, touching
Whoa.
yourself. Okay,
No, just watching them.
watching
Not,
them.
and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark struggles to get his story straight, and the officer isn't buying it.
I wasn't even sure if she was a woman, to be honest with you.
What?
I just-
Okay.
No, I just went in there and,
No judgment? It's okay to be gay?
like I
Well,
said, wanting to,
And Mark, this is the part where let's just be honest with each other, okay? I don't
Yeah.
think that you went into a random room. I don't think that you're into guys' feet.
No.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't
Yeah.
think you're into guys' feet.
Yeah.
So I think that you probably knew that it was a woman, and I'm not judging you, okay?
Actually,
I'm just.
I really didn't know, like, because it was so dark. I didn't.
So did you just randomly start checking doors and find one that's unlocked, or what?
Yeah.
How many times do you recall doing that? Obviously, I know the answer, but I'm going to see if you can be honest with me. How many times do you recall doing that?
Doing it.
Going into a woman's room, rubbing her feet and her legs, or trying to.
This is the only first time I've done it like
Right.
there.
Mark's heavy emphasis on the word there is troubling to say the least, and begs the question, was it really his first time?
I mean, I think it's very obvious at this point that, like, yeah, it's not his first time. Like, bro, this guy is a serial feet diddler. I mean, just think about how many times he's probably done this in, like, other hotels and all that stuff, but, like, he hasn't been caught. Like, imagine how many times he's done this and just has not been caught for this crime. I think this is a crime.
When you were up in Tahoe, I understand that. How many times while you were there?
Just twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you try to get into another room, but the door was locked? There was actually 3 times.
Just once that I went in.
Okay.
For the one that was open.
This would turn out to be a lie.
Ooh.
Mark may have been stopped due to one locked door, but it did little to slow him down, as
Ram?
he brazenly broke into not one, but 2 other rooms.
Okay,
Yeah.
you went in the ones that were open. Okay,
He was
so 2 times,
thirsty.
and then, well, only went in the ones that were open.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, you kind of hit the nail on the head going into a woman's room
Yeah.
without their permission, touching them without their permission. That's a crime. I'm sure you understand that.
Yeah. I don't know why I would do it. Like I said, it's like stupid.
No, I hear you. I hear you what you're saying, and it sounds to me like this is something that you've been kind of battling for some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a
Are
while.
your parents aware of the struggle that you
They
have?
are.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
they know what you did in Tahoe? Did you tell them?
They do.
Whoa.
Okay, when
What?
did you tell them?
Well, they found out. I didn't tell them.
Then why didn't they do anything?
found
How did
Why
they find
haven't?
out?
My sister told them, you know, hey, there's this thing going on over there.
Wait, so this guy accidentally did a friendly fire against his sister? He broke into someone's room thinking it was some like random woman, some random hot woman. And then after diddling this woman's feet for like 20 minutes, he started to think in his head, hang on, these feet sort of feel like a little bit familiar. And then he opens his eyes, but like he can't see anything still because it's like, you know, pitch black. And then 20 more minutes of diddling later, after his eyes get used to the darkness, he looks over at the woman sleeping in the bed and realizes that it's literally his own sister. So I guess that's how the family found out. Okay, what a great way to what a great way for everyone to find out.
And then they figured it out.
Yeah, because
Through the
my
news.
past. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your sister saw the news?
Yeah.
Kind of called you out on it?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, why don't you call me? Well, why you make me drive all the way here? Why don't you call me? Come on now.
Scared.
I know, I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. And I understand where you're coming from. And unfortunately, you are going to have to be held accountable for your crimes. Okay. So I have a warrant for your arrest. Okay.
Okay.
I do appreciate your honesty. Thanks for the conversation. I
mean,
think that goes a long way to speak to the kind of
He's
man
very
you are.
honest.
A lot of guys would just
Perhaps a
sit here
bit
and
too honest.
talking about, right?
Yeah.
The discussion between Mark and Officer Jenkins is far from over, as he has more jaw-dropping confessions to share.
Okay.
In the meantime, Mark's father has seen the handcuffs go on and has finally decided to get closer
Always
to
in
the
the background.
situation.
Dad's coming up behind
Always
you.
sneaking up like a
Do you want me to
cheetah.
inform your dad what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he gonna diddle?
Hi,
Is he gonna
Henry.
diddle the feet as well?
Hi. So he
he
informs
could
me
be a
that
diddle.
he's already spoken with you about the things that he did in Tahoe.
What did he do?
While Mark's father claims to be unaware of the events, what he says next reveals he knows more than he's letting on.
So he entered the rooms of multiple women. So I have a warrant for his arrest. There's 4 different charges. 2 are burglary, which is a felony in the state of Nevada.
Which he didn't steal anything.
It doesn't matter. Burglary is not stealing.
Burglary in the state of Nevada is defined as entering any structure with the intent to commit larceny, assault, battery, or any other felony once inside.
Touching another person's body against their will is a battery. Okay?
Okay.
So that's included in the statute of burglary.
Okay.
Okay? And then battery and attempted battery. So there's 4 different charges.
Whoa.
I'm sorry to, it sounds like he's been struggling with this for quite some time. So unfortunately, I believe he's escalating a little bit. I know he's already seeing a counselor, is what he told me, but he hasn't in a minute. Maybe we need to revisit that.
100%.
But
Definitely.
that's going on. So he just asked that I kind of fill you in, and so I wanted to fill you in.
I kind of noticed that when you were talking, you were trying to get him to admit something like a type of charge, like something that has to do with.
No, so he has priors here. I don't know if you're aware of his history with Atwater Police Department or Merced County Sheriff's Office. He has prior contacts, and during those contacts, their cases, there was some information given to me that maybe he had been after taking some women's shoes or touching himself.
According to the Atwater Police Department, Mark was suspected of stealing women's shoes from porches and garages in his neighborhood, leading to one sergeant giving him the nickname, the Shoe Bandit.
Damn, what a nickname, the Shoe Bandit. So he steals shoes from the porch, not to resell them online on Facebook Marketplace and make some money, but purely to just get a good whiff of the feet. And then what does he do afterwards? He just returns the shoes to the porch?
But this won't be the only shoe-related incident, as a report will reveal later.
I do think that he has a fetish that's kind of got the
you
better
think?
of him, and he's having some
You think?
decision-making issues, and it's escalating.
I feel like it's quite obvious.
We're going from looking at feet, looking at shoes,
Sniffing
stealing
shoes,
some shoes,
touching
and
feet,
now we're
diddling
touching
you.
people and breaking into their rooms, right?
While Mark waits in handcuffs, the second unit Officer Schultz requested has still not arrived.
Hey, it's Schultz from the Douglas County again.
We need backup
Hey, just wanna
ASAP.
let you know
They're gonna
we're
diddle,
code
he's gonna
forward
diddle my
with one in
feet.
custody.
We need backup.
Could one of your units transport him for us, or do we need to transport him to your
He's
facility?
not a danger, is he?
There's a 20 plus ETA. We're 14 minutes out from the facility. We want to just go.
Yeah, I can just take it.
Ooh, bad idea. He's gonna diddle her feet while she's driving and cause a car crash.
While letting a suspect sit in the front seat beside the arresting officer is unusual, it's the following conversation that takes place between the two that will surely raise a few eyebrows.
You're not going to attack me while I drive, right?
No, 100%,
Well, you say that,
100%.
but I've had people attack me while I was
100%.
driving, so I just want to make sure that that's not a deal. No, you've been a perfect gentleman, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Left at the stop sign.
Left?
Left.
All right, you be my driver. He's promised he's not going to attack me while I'm driving.
Of course, why would I do that?
I don't know. People do silly things.
As the conversation continues, the questions from Officer Jenkins veer more and more into deeply unsettling territory.
If the women had woken up, did you have a plan as to what you were going to do after that?
Just the same thing.
Just winging it?
Yeah.
Did you have a thought or fantasy of how it might go in your mind?
No, not really. Yeah.
Did it bother you at all that, like, they were sleeping next to their husband?
Disturbingly, in both instances, the women were not alone. When one victim nudged her husband awake, he reported seeing a shadowy figure at the foot of their bed.
Bro, what if the guy lifted up the blanket to, like, you know, diddle the woman's feet, but instead he sort of mixed up the two and started, like, diddling the husband's feet instead?
After shouting at the unknown person, he then chased him through the sliding door, but lost sight of him shortly after.
Oh, chased?
I guess.
What, he chased?
Not specifically the husband, but that they were next to someone. Did that have anything to do with it? But I guess, was it more exciting for you that way because it was a little more scary? Or
No, it's just the same.
so what part of it was exciting for you? Was it the entering the room secretly? Was it the actual feet and legs and being able to touch them? Or what was the most
Probably just
exciting
the
thing
feet.
for you?
Yeah. The feet and legs and everything.
Is
Not
there,
entering or nothing like that.
is there a particular type of feet or legs that you like?
Asian.
Not really. Probably just like ones that are nice, you know, nicely groomed. And like, you know, I don't know.
Is it women's feet, men's feet, all
Just
feet?
women's feet,
Just
yeah,
women's feet?
yeah.
Okay. I can't honestly say I've ever watched it. What would foot consist of?
Just doing it with the feet is all
Okay.
it is. It's not it's nothing big.
So like with feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that.
Alright. Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, I've tried it.
How'd it go?
Good.
Yeah, you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Want to try with me?
Consenting partner?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nah, I mean, I guess that'll help me out. Like, you know.
If you had a consenting partner.
Yeah.
The officer's line of questioning is far from over, and there's still one important question about his behavior she has yet to ask.
Do you think you'll be able to stop? I mean, honestly.
If I have a partner, maybe. Yeah, of course.
Have you been in like a committed relationship where that was a thing?
No.
So you're not sure?
No. I've never actually like done that, like dated or anything like that, or like looked for, you know, like.
Oh.
So just had encounters?
Yeah. Right now, what I'm doing is actually buying the shoes from the woman online, and that's kind of coping with my problem.
Okay.
After his identity in this case was revealed to the public, one woman came forward with a troubling story about an interaction with Mark on the website OfferUp.com. The truth of the matter has not been verified, and the statements made by this individual only reflect their opinion. According to her statement, Mark was interested in purchasing a pair of high-heeled shoes from her, but first requested she put the shoes on and take pictures of her feet. She refused and immediately ceased all communication with him.
Okay, that is insane. Okay, bro. So he wants to sneak in a 2-for-1 combo deal. So you get the shoes and you also receive like feet pics with it. I think 100% this woman like immediately saw through what this dude was trying to do. Like that's just such a sneaky way of like you know getting feet pics. What is this website? OfferUp.com. Were they brand new shoes or like secondhand shoes? Okay, I think it's a secondhand store. Maybe it's like Facebook Marketplace. So I mean, they were already like secondhand shoes already. They probably already had like the foot stench like marinated into the shoes. If you had just bought the shoes like that without not asking for the feet pics, then you would have been able to secure the deal. But instead, he just threw it away. But you know what? Okay, here's the creepy thing about this. So the OfferUp website only works in America. I tried going on it. If you type this in, it will literally dox your IP address. But I assume every single seller has like a profile picture. And then this dude with the foot fetish, he was like sort of scrolling through like a lot of like listings for shoes. And whichever one had a profile picture with like a hot woman, he would request to buy those shoes because he knows like, okay, these shoes have been worn by a hot woman, so they must smell extra stinky.
9 other postings on his seller profile showed that Mark was attempting to sell or give away various pairs of women's sandals, flip-flops, and high heels.
What, so once he's done sniffing the shoes, like once he's extracted all the stench out of it, like through his nose, once he's inhaled all of it, then he just gives them away for free because he has no use for it. But I mean, for him to give it away for free, like he must have literally extracted every little drop of stench from the shoes. Like all of that just was inhaled through his nose or mouth or like both, and there was literally none left. Like the shoes came in like hella stinky, and they left like smelling like daisies and flowers.
Which may be what prompts Officer Jenkins to ask the following question.
Is there a particular type of shoe that you like?
Open-toed shoes.
Okay.
Anything
Of course.
open-toed.
So it's
I'm
like
not into
feet.
like the closed toes or anything like that.
Of course.
Right, so you got to be able to see the feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had the compulsion to hurt
No.
feet or
Bad girl.
anything like that? Or did you have any thought of hurting the women when you were
no.
touching their feet and legs?
No.
Okay.
Finally arriving at the Merced Police Department, the officers prepare to take Mark in for
Right, they
processing.
review the fees.
Ironically, a routine procedure will end up giving Mark a taste of his own medicine.
Lift up the bottom of your feet so I can see the bottom. Separate your toes for me.
Bro, he's loving this. But for him, it's all worth it. The criminal charge is all worth it because he gets his feet fondled by this random female police officer. Damn, that would smell. I can already imagine. That would smell absolutely disgusting.
Perfect. Relax.
While it's impossible to know what Mark may have been planning to do next, it's clear that his unsettling obsession was taking a dangerous turn. Shortly after his arrest in Atwater, California, Mark Anthony Gonzalez was extradited to Nevada to face charges where the crimes occurred. He pleaded guilty to 2 counts of felony burglary and was sentenced to 20 years in prison.
Whoa.
In addition, Mark was ordered to pay the families a restitution in the amount of $435. He was later transferred back to his home state, where he remains incarcerated at the Substance Abuse Treatment Facility and State Prison in Corcoran, California.
Wait, so this guy's foot fetish landed him 20 years in prison? Bro, that is insane.